Basically, it is the story of a modern-day girl named Go Ha-jin, which is played by Ryeo, as she is transported back in time to Goryeo era during a total solar eclipse.
여기가 어디지? 나 살았나 봐. 다행. 완전 다행.
She awakens under King Taejo's reign in the year 1941 in the body of Hae Soo. She witnesses historical occurrences as they unfold in front of her eyes. The 8th Prince Wang Wook is a kind and warm-hearted, is the person she first falls in love with. However, she later develops a relationship with Wang So, a ferocious 4th prince who wears a mask and is referred as a wolf dog. As the story progresses, Hae Soo becomes unwillingly entangled in royal intrigues and princely rivalries as they vie for the crown.
황제의 세옥물에 수은을 푼 이유가 뭐냐?
그런 적 없습니다.
But this drama gave it a soul in making a great story. That's one thing we don't see much in K-dramas or Western TV shows. Many times other shows focus on fan service rather than making a great story, but this drama did was make a great show and at the same time still was able to have a wide audience to love the show and make a great ending.
옷에 습기가 다 구김이 가지 않게 주의해라.
It looks organic as if like they were making a show about their history and culture. For someone who haven't lived in South Korea, this drama will make you feel you have a first-hand view of their culture and see how they interacted with each other at different stages. It is good to see a show that was made with the clear intention of making a great story and didn't care about the possible backlash.
아니, 넌 나보다 한참 어린 애가 체력이 왜 이 모양이래? 아가씨랑 겨우 1살 차인데요. 그랬나?
As big as the show was, the plot was easy to understand and they did a great job for reinventing the plot. There would be a certain characters who wouldn't be of importance in a couple of episodes, but down the line they would be the key players in an event. Like when Yang Wook came back and wreaked havoc to the kingdom. It was a great way to keep the audience involved and on their toes throughout the show.
황제를 찾아 어서!
This show has several themes, one of which is that the system can be larger than the people at times. In the show, there were kings, queens, and crown prince, yet it seems like for the most part, they had no power when needed. They appear to be more concerned with the negative effects of deviating from the accepted course of action.
밤마다 자객이 덮쳐 하루도 배를 찬 날이 없어. 이랬던 놈들이 매일같이 쏴리 항의를 내놓으라 야단이야. 이러다 다 죽는다. 사그리 다 뒤질 텐데 누가 우리를 지켜?
The second theme was the power can be both addictive and a curse. One example is when the queen was seeing one of her dying sons, instead of worrying about his health, she was more concerned with maintaining the power of the kingdom, and also seeing the queen essentially allowing her brother to be killed.
아닌 아들은 이제 필요 없냐고!
This demonstrates that being a king isn't always what it's made out to be.
난 그저 살고자 했다.
The casting was outstanding. It appeared to be an all-star cast with everyone there, especially Ryeo, Baekhyun, and Lee Jung-jae were the finest. The cast appears to mesh right away and has wonderful chemistry right from the start. Lee Jung-gi definitely became a fan favorite in the show because of his excellent ability to evoke and arrange his feeling in us, including love.
허락받고 하신다지 않았습니까?
네.
안 됩니다.
And tears. What I love most about the show was that when there were deaths, they didn't simply die. You could feel the emotion from the other characters. And when they struck with us, the official soundtrack, it was over. The OST and the dramatic sequence were great. You might think, yeah, it's not that horrible. But the finale will break you because Hae Soo and Prince Wang So should have been the happy couple. The last 5 minutes will astound you because they were so near yet so far apart. Even though this happens, I do love the fact that they made this ending because I wanted them to take its chances, and they did. As for Prince Wang So, he did everything he could to save the family and was repeatedly screwed over. This is one of the greatest TV show K-drama. So that's all latest news for today, Chinkadoodle. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe for you to be always updated in all our K-pop and K-drama news. Once again, this is Gong Shanjay, and this is Balitan K-pop.